Alright my peeps, here's the prediction game video for Antonio Cesaro versus r-trtuh for the United States Championship. I'm actually going to see this Sunday at Survivor Series, the challenger being r-trtuh and the champion obviously being Antonio Cesaro. And speaking of Cesaro, this is a created character. It is not the DLC for WWE 13 that isn't out yet. Just putting that out just in case anybody is wondering. It's just a created character I got off Community Creations. So, that aside, let's talk about the actual matchup, these two guys. Why do I think Antonio Cesaro is going to win? All that good stuff. So, let's start off with Antonio Cesaro and how he won the championship and how he's here in the first place defending that title. So, he won the championship, the United States Championship, back at SummerSlam 2012 in the first ever SummerSlam pre-show. It was Antonio Cesaro versus Santino. The guys had a couple matches on SmackDown, I believe, where Antonio Cesaro just beat Santino Marella in basically squash matches. Actually, no, I think one of them, Aksana might have interfered. Not too sure about that. But basically, Antonio Cesaro beat Santino Marella like twice in a row on SmackDown in non-title matches. And that earned him a title match against Santino Marella at SummerSlam, which he won, of course. That's why he's the United States Champion right now. And after that, he went on, I believe, he defended the title against Santino in a rematch, I think maybe on Raw? Not too sure. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Santino did get a rematch. And afterwards, he defended the title against Zack Ryder at Night of Champions after Zack Ryder won a pre-show battle royale to earn a shot at the United States Championship on the card. Antonio Cesaro beat him, and then at Hell in a Cell, he got a one-on-one match with Justin Gabriel, who won a number one contenders match, or actually I think he beat just Antonio Cesaro in a non-title match on Raw, which that earned him his title shot. Seems like a lot of people earn their title shots just by beating the champion in a non-title match. But yeah, he also beat Justin Gabriel, and I think that's pretty much it as far as title defenses from Antonio Cesaro. Unless he defended the title on Raw a couple times against some other people. I know he beat Brodus Clay on Raw, which was pretty impressive. That was what, a month back or more. But he's been pretty dominant, you know, as far as just one-on-one singles matches. But he hasn't defended the title that much. Despite not defending the title that much, his United States Championship reign, in my opinion, has been pretty good. You know, he's put on some entertaining segments. Antonio Cesaro, when he debuted on SmackDown, for a while I just wasn't interested in him at all. There was just, to me, he was boring. And I loved his movesets, I love the freaking uppercuts, and his finisher, the neutralizer, isn't that bad either. It was pretty impressive when he lifted Brodus Clay for that finisher. So in the ring, you know, he was entertaining to me, you know, since he debuted. But as far as just character and all that stuff, when he debuted for a while, you know, it just, yeah, like I said, he was pretty boring to me. Kind of like Del Rio is now. But right now, Antonio Cesaro is pretty entertaining to me. But when he was with Aksana, not really. Ever since, you know, parting ways with Aksana, he's been pretty damn entertaining with those promos or segments they show of just Antonio Cesaro like visiting fast food places, or talking about how kids are fat in America and bashing Halloween and stuff like that. Those segments were pretty entertaining. So right now, you could say I'm a fan of Antonio Cesaro's character, but back then, like I said, not really. So he's definitely improved. But despite that, I find that, you know, when he enters the arena, he doesn't really get a big crowd reaction. So hopefully that improves too. Anyways, let's move on to the challenger, r-trtuh. You know, for a while, he was in the tag team division, teaming up with Kofi Kingston. At that time, the tag team division was pretty bad. And I wasn't really a fan of the Kofi Kingston and r-trtuh tag team. I wasn't that big of a fan of r-trtuh as a face either. You know, I loved r-trtuh as a heel. When he turned heel and started talking about Little Jimmy's, and back then Little Jimmy was kind of like, you know, he was referring to the crowd as Little Jimmy's or whatever. And, you know, he had all these lines like, "You gonna get got," "Okie doke by Little Jimmy." I don't know, but he had so many funny lines, and he was just so entertaining at that time. And they started really giving r-trtuh a lot of TV time and segments, and every one of his segments were hilarious. I loved the Triple H r-trtuh segments. where r-trtuh was like talking to, you know, little Jimmy, his imaginary friend, and then r-trtuh copied him, did the same thing, and then r-trtuh was like, you know, you're crazy, you're talking to people that don't exist. I don't know, there was just so many funny segments with r-trtuh as a heel. And then when he became a face and started teaming up with Kofi Kingston, pretty much all of that went away apart from little Jimmy and him talking to an imaginary friend. We stopped having segments with r-trtuh, you know, just being entertaining. You know, it was just r-trtuh, Kofi Kingston as a tag team in matches on Raw. He didn't have any segments or promos. It was really just, you know, defending the titles, or not even defending the titles, just facing other tag teams or losing in one-on-one matches. He didn't get a lot of promo time. So, you know, I was waiting for r-trtuh to separate himself from that tag team so he can go back as a singles competitor and hopefully turn heel once again, and we could have those hilarious segments he used to have. Right now, he's still a face, but who knows? We might. We kind of saw a little bit of the old r-trtuh there when he got on the microphone on Raw to confront Antonio Cesaro. So hopefully he brings back the "You Gon' Get Got" and the funny segments, all that good stuff. But yeah, so r-trtuh, how do you get this United States Championship shot in the first place? Well, on Raw, like 2 weeks back, they had a 6-man tag team match. It was Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara teaming up with r-trtuh to face off against the United States Champion, Antonio Cesaro, and the Primetime Players. In that matchup, r-trtuh hit the little Jimmy on Antonio Cesaro and pinned him for the victory. So, I guess because of that, you know, he got his United States Championship match. So, see what I'm talking about there? A lot of people getting their title shots, especially in the secondary, you know, titles like the United States Championship, IC title, and tag team titles. You find that oftentimes the guys that challenge the champions on the pay-per-views get their title shots by beating the champions in a non-title match, except for Hell in a Cell, when actually the tag team of Rhodes Scholars won a tournament. But yeah, so r-trtuh got a victory over Antonio Cesaro, and for that he got his title shots. And now we have Antonio Cesaro versus r-trtuh, and I think Antonio Cesaro is going to win, because I think Antonio Cesaro is just getting started. I don't think his reign is going to end this soon to r-trtuh. But does that mean I can't see at all r-trtuh winning this and pulling, you know, an upset and winning the United States Championship? No. I could see r-trtuh pulling the upset here and, you know, winning the United States Championship and kickstart his singles run once again in a strong way. You know, and I just thought about this right now. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. But Kofi Kingston right now is the Intercontinental Champion. And if r-trtuh wins the United States Champion, that means the former tag team champions, once they went their own ways, then they both got championship success or secondary championship success. It would make sense, right? r-trtuh as the US champion, Kofi Kingston IC champion, and then, you know, after r-trtuh wins his match for the United States Championship backstage or something, Kofi Kingston congratulates him or something like that. Actually, that would make sense, and that is definitely something I could see. I didn't think of this at all before I did this commentary. So right now, actually, I'm thinking r-trtuh chances are a little bit stronger than I thought before. Oh, and by the way, I went for the neutralizer here. By the way, this match is on normal difficulty, but I put it on epic. And I shouldn't have done that, because when you put it on epic, it's like a guarantee that they're gonna kick out. See, r-trtuh kicked that at 1. That would never happen in real life. You know, I don't think r-trtuh would kick out at 1 from Antonio Cesaro's finisher like that. So I probably should have set it to normal instead of epic. But anyways, like I was saying, when I think about it now, r-trtuh, United States Champion, Kofi Kingston, IC Champion, former Tag Team Champions, now both with Championship Gold, pretty soon after they, you know, parted, you know, ways or whatever. So right now, I think r-trtuh's chances are good, but I think Antonio Cesaro's chances of coming out victorious are better. So I'm still gonna stick with my pick of Antonio Cesaro retaining here. Maybe if r-trtuh does get a second title shot at the next pay-per-view, then maybe r-trtuh would win that. But when it comes to secondary titles like the United States Championship and the IC Championship, usually when they get a new challenger, it's for like one pay-per-view, and if they beat the challenger, that's it. The challenger usually doesn't get a rematch at the following events. But hey, that might change. Who knows? But actually, I don't think so. So I'm sticking with just Antonio winning this one and then moving on to another challenger afterwards. So anyways, that's pretty much it for my detailed prediction. I don't think Antonio Cesaro is going to lose the title anytime soon. I think his run as United States Champion is just getting started. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, as always, if you want to show support, what you can do is just click that like button / thumbs up button if you like the video. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, I'm out. See ya.